Alex.
All right. Thank you so much. Good evening. I am so blessed to be here. Thank you so much to Debbie and the entire staff for inviting me and allowing me to be a part of this evening. As was mentioned, I am a local business owner, author, speaker, actor, entrepreneur, and I am just so incredibly blessed to be here with you all tonight. Give yourself a round of applause for supporting this great organization. Tonight is about so many things. It's about opportunity. It's about great food, great wine, and I encourage you to keep drinking the wine because the more wine you drink, the funnier I get. And ultimately, it's about family. Ultimately, this evening and PWI is about family. I'm going to ask you to do me a quick favor if you would, and I realize everyone's seated and everyone has formal attire on and such, but if you would, can you please raise your left arm? Your left arm, okay? Keep it up, keep it up. Oh, photo op. Keep it up. If you would, can you please also raise your right arm? Your right arm. There you go. Keep them up. It's a stick up. No. Keep them up, keep them up. If you would, can you also please, if you can you please raise your right leg? All right, leg off. Listen to the grumbles now. All right, go ahead, put them down. Listen there, everybody. You've had too much. You've only had 2 courses. This is PWI yoga here. Go ahead, put it down, put it down. There you go. It's no longer a stick up, you're safe. The reason that I have you do that is imagine, if you would, if you had to go through life missing your left arm, your right arm, and your right leg. You think it'd be hard? Indeed. That's the situation that I was in from birth. Due to a rare birth defect, I was born missing both of my arms and my right leg. I was born as a triple amputee in the country of Medellin, Colombia. And I should also add, when I mentioned how I was an actor and a writer and a speaker and things like that, I'm also an immigrant. And I'm very proud of the fact that I came to this country under such adverse circumstances and really had to learn how to overcome those obstacles in order to achieve the American dream. Now, when I moved to the States, I was 4 years old, and I had a conversation with my oldest sister. Her name is Elizabeth. You see a picture there on the screen of my beautiful mother, Ines, and my sister looks just like her. And she sat me down one day and she said, "How do you feel about moving to the United States? How do you feel about the chance that thanks to the Shriners organization, you're going to get the chance to move, receive free prosthetics, receive free medical care? How does that strike you?" And I was very honest with her, and I told her, I'm excited, but I'm also scared. I'm also scared because this is going to be a whole different world for me, and I don't know if I can do it. And what she told me was this. She said, you have to realize and you have to appreciate the opportunity. You have to realize that sometimes the greatest opportunities that we'll have in life come in the most unusual packages. Appreciate every single day and appreciate every single opportunity that you have. Well, when I moved to the States, I quickly saw that things were going to be hard. Things were not going to be easy. I think it's that way for all of us. It's certainly that way for an immigrant, and it's certainly that way for someone that has to wear 3 prosthetics every single day. As some of you might recall, when I moved here, it was the year 1980, and not all schools in San Diego accepted people with disabilities. Not all schools had regular education or believed that there was a need for people to be mainstreamed from special education into regular education. We had to fight for that. I once had a camp counselor see me get off the bus onto the campgrounds and saw that I had a short sleeve t-shirt, saw that I had shorts so he could see my prosthetic leg. And the very first thing he said to me was, "I wish you weren't here." I wish you weren't here because you're going to be a pain in the neck. You're going to ask us for a lot of help. And you probably will have something happen to you. You'll get hurt and you will sue our campgrounds. I just wanted to start a fire and flirt with girls. And this guy was worried about a lawsuit. He saw the liabilities. He saw the potential for damage instead of capabilities, instead of promise. And of course, as many of you also know, when you are a person with a disability and you are trying to get a job and find work and trying to find gainful employment, that too has its own challenges. And that too is extremely, extremely hard. Every single time I would experience one of these experiences or one of these incidents, I would call home and I would tell my older sister and I would relay my frustration to her, and she would cry with me over the phone and she would remind me, you have to keep pushing and you have to appreciate the opportunity. Somebody somewhere is going to give you opportunity and good things will result from that. Let me tell you a quick story, if I may. Going back to when I very first moved to the States and when I was first involved with